Hey everyone, I'm Ryan. Welcome back. Take a second, catch your breath, shake out your legs. As we're standing or sitting here today, we're feeling our hearts pumping. I wanted to share something that's been on my mind lately. Right now, I'm in a season of waiting. I'm looking for a job, pounding the pavement, sending out resumes, and if you've ever been there, you know it can feel so draining. But honestly, running with this club has been my place to clear the noise and stay spiritually connected with God. On my run today, God dropped a massive revelation on me about this exact season. Recently, I applied for a job at David Austin Roses. It's David Austin is like the elite roses, the Premier League of roses, and I have one in my back garden. And a few weeks ago, I gave it an aggressive prune. It was looking a bit wild, just like my hair today. And I aggressively pruned it. And if you walk past it, you would have thought, wow, that's a goner. It wasn't ruined. Trust me, it wasn't ruined. But over the next couple of weeks, it didn't die. It came back. It came back plusher, healthier, thicker, and more beautiful than it was before. It absolutely needed that pruning to have a better future. As I was running today thinking about that rose, I remembered John 5 verse 2, where Jesus was talking about God being the ultimate gardener. But if you look closely at that scripture, Jesus actually makes a massive distinction between two different kinds of pruning. And this is where it gets real for us. First, he talks about cutting back branches. That's what I did to my rose. Those are the branches that are bearing fruit, but God cuts them back to promote even more growth. This is God's discipline. It's Him strengthening our character and our faith. It's a difficult situation, like a job hunt, a setback, or a trial, where God says, I need to strip away your self-reliance so you can rely completely on me. It's trusting God fully. It hurts, but the purpose is to make you stronger. But then Jesus mentions a second kind of pruning. Cutting off branches entirely. The branches that don't bear fruit aren't just trimmed, they are cut off at the trunk. Why? Because in gardening, dead wood isn't just useless, it's dangerous. It can breed disease and affect the rest of the healthy plant. Jesus is warning us that people who refuse to bear fruit for God, or who try to block the efforts of his followers, will eventually be cut off from his life-giving power. So, when we look at our lives today, we have to ask ourselves that hard question: which cut am I experiencing right now? If you're feeling the pain of being cut off, it might be God removing toxic habits, dead mindsets, wrong relationships from your life because they are affecting your potential. But if you are doing your best, running the race, keeping the faith, and you still feel like you're being stripped down, take heart. You aren't being cut off. You are being cut back. Think about our training. When we run hard, when we hit those steep hills, when we are aggressively breaking our muscles down. It hurts in the moment, but tomorrow those muscles heal and they come back stronger. You cannot get stronger without the breakdown. You cannot bloom without the prune. Whatever area of your life feels a little bare or painful, trust the gardener. He knows exactly what he's doing. You aren't being destroyed. You are being prepared to bloom more beautifully than ever before. So let's crush the rest of the week. Thank you guys, and see you in the next one.